And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I do have DX11 working finally. Jeffrey, what is up today? And also, we are going to be out in the SCS 389. I've already got a load set up. I am sitting here in Medford. We got a load of milk that's going to be going over to Elko. So we are going to be going across that new section of 140 that was added. And this skin, I just painted this up just for today. And underneath the hood we have a Caterpillar 3406E engine along with an 18-speed transmission, a very nice orange and white paint job along with some black trim on the side of the cab. So without any further waiting, let's climb into the truck, get her fired up, and get moving. Hey Francisco, what is up today? Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it, but on the upper right hand where that logo of a tornado is at, I do have an FPS counter sitting there, and from my testing earlier, this is at a solid 60 FPS. I do have my frame rates right now limited. There is some issues going on with DX11, but I do have it up and working, so let's go ahead and give this a run and see how it's going to work today. And if I can avoid pulling out into the road here, because, yeah, my brakes are being stupid. Or, never mind, that's Coda. Even though we're in a 389 today, we can definitely say that this is a glider kit. And also, one thing, you'll notice that my picture is very clear, just like yesterday. I am still running Reshade. All I had to do was reinstall Reshade itself and set the game up for DX10 Plus, and boom, your Reshade is going to work then. And since Mother Nature is deciding to pour on us, as much as I don't want to, I am shutting the Jake brake off. Yeah, even though I am running with mods today, there's very few that are running. One is his skin, and I am running Creech Bomb's engine mod, and then I do have a parking brake mod, and then an air brake mod. So we got some realistic sounds at least. Oh, and also, once we get to the outside of the truck, we are running the straight airlines for all trucks. Yep, so those are sitting there on the deck plate. Oh, look at that. That is a brand new Voltison motors there. Yeah, that is a new look for that place. That actually looks really darn good. You got the dealership, and then you got the service center, which is where we go in order to pick up and deliver. Hey, Brenton, what's up today? And since we didn't get through downtown Klamath Falls yesterday, going this way we are definitely going to. And also, now that I've got DX11 enabled, let me hop to the outside view again. And if we take a look here, now my roads are nice and shiny. Before on DX9, they were not. Hey Emma, how's it going today? Welcome back to the channel. Brenton, what you want to do is use a brand new profile. Then you will right click on American Truck Simulator in Steam, select Properties, go to the Betas tab. In the drop down, you choose 1.35 Experimental Beta, and it will switch your game version onto 135 and also download 1.4 gigabytes. You are quite welcome. Oh, I am doing pretty good now that I'm home. My morning was extremely busy today. And one thing that I have found out with 135, truck mods are not working, so those may end up breaking once it is released if the modders don't get them updated beforehand. HD Gaming, what's up today? And what I mean by breaking is, in the dealerships, when you add a truck mod, you will go into the mod dealership for that Peterbilt, Kenworth, Volvo, or whatever dealer. The main trucks will be in their own, mod trucks in another section. And right now, since none of the mods are updated, once you... I actually tried this earlier because I was going to run one of the mods that I have, and it was... which one was it? The International LT625 that I have. Went to try to run that today, and once I installed the mod, game had no problem loading. When I clicked on open mod dealer, boom, crashed. When going through the trucks to where it would be listed in the regular dealership, boom, another crash. So yeah, literally every single truck mod is going to need to be updated again. There are so many different versions out there, Jeff. It all depends on which one that you get. But in the end, though, what you would want to do is there's going to be .ini files and possibly a a shaders folder. Those will go into your main ATS directory, which is Steam, and then go into Steam Apps, American Truck Simulator, bin X64. Alright, and here we are at downtown Klamath Falls. Yeah, but I was cruising through YouTube, well, not YouTube, Google Pictures earlier today, looking at pictures of 389s. I saw this on an actual truck. It's like, damn, that looks sweet. The only thing that I have changed it basically is the real truck has it does have a chrome visor on it, but there is a orange outline around the front of the truck, which I can't do here in the game. And then also they had round headlights, so those were swapped out. I don't know why, but I'm taking this the way that it tells me. Look at the map here. I see what it's doing. Okay. I thought it was going to come in up through here. All right, now I got it. And that's what I get. First time going on this road here, it's like, what the hell are they doing? Yes, I did. Do you have any more clearer pictures of it? I was going to say, if you want me to do a skin of that, Jeff, I will. I will give you my email address to email. If you can get some good quality pictures and things of whatnot, I'll have you email me those, and I can get a skin on the W900 made up for you. Good afternoon, Matt. How's it going today? Holy moly, Kenworth for life. Where the hell have you been? Haven't seen you in forever. Yeah, but now that I got DX11 working, oh my goodness. I mean, even though I've locked my frame rate to 60, I can tell that this is a hell of a lot smoother. Bands for Days, what's up there? How's it going? Yeah, time is money there, Matt. Hopefully they don't make you wait too much longer. And here it is pouring outside, and this doofus in front of us hasn't put up his top yet. When the hell was I gonna say T-top? I am just glad I am on vacation. I got one more day, well actually more like I don't leave Friday night until 10 o'clock, so basically I got 2 full days, but more than likely this is going to be my last day streaming until I get back from vacation. We got a Bushnell tanker full of milk on the back. Alright, rain is done. We got the Jake back on. Oh, that's a lovely sound there of the cat working. Oh, I plan on it, Brenton. Hey, Sparkle, great to see you. What's up today? I'm doing awesome like a possum, like always. You want to know how long it's been since I've pulled one of these tankers behind me? Literally since they came out. more than likely after the 135 open beta. That's going to be the best guess that I can give you. There are a lot of great skinners out there. On the Steam discussion board, there is a workshop mod request form. You can just go ahead and pop in there and make their request. And compared to Lucasi or Poly or even Clunk, who are some of the better skinners, I am an amateur. And apparently there is one really big feature here in the beta that no one has at least guessed correctly of what it is. I haven't found anything besides a couple of the companies for Washington that are going to be there. And one of them is Darwing, which is going to be like a Boeing plan, and then there's a fish company. And the downside is going to be accessories. There are very few. And the accessory mods that are out there, they're no longer being worked on. The best one that I found so far was the one by Alan Pauly, but that little whiny baby couldn't take any criticism, so he pulled all of his mods. And also, I tried to, when I was just messing around earlier on today, tried adding the SES Volvo part mod that is currently on the workshop. That crashed the game, so it looks like those accessory mods are also going to need to be updated for 1.35. this engine is going to be music to your ears, Matt. I'm not sure how close this is to the actual 3406E. And I do hope when SES ever makes accessory mods for the 389 and W900 that they give us the option for 8-inch straight stacks. And literally, having mufflers isn't a bad idea, but yeah, it kind of muffles the sound. Bye-bye, Oregon. Hello, Nevada. One issue that I did find with DX11, at least here on my system, a lot of people are reporting it, you cannot Alt-Tab out of the game, so that's why my intro was a little bit longer today. I actually, and for some odd reason, YouTube does not throw my stream stuff down in below the video description, so I had to get that in there and also get the game started after I had started streaming, so I can, since I cannot Alt-Tab out. Yeah, when I was in the W9 that I drove, the worst part about that was the turbo whine. And I dealt with it for one day and said, screw this, does the truck have AC? Alright, roll up the windows and turn it on, because I'm going to have another massive headache. I said turbo whine when I merely went turbo whistle. You can actually hear it in this truck too. It's a little hard to hear over the engine, but you are able to hear the turbo whistle. And that's what I heard all day long when I was driving the W9. And some of those bushes are either showing up really dark green or black, and probably that has something to do with DX9. Take care, Matt. Thanks for stopping in. And chances are today I'm not going to be pulling any owned trailers. We're just going to stick to freight market or external contracts, really. Yep, and that's what you're gonna, when the open beta drops, that's gonna be the exact same procedure if you want to opt into the open beta. But this is, the experimental is not for the casual player. Yes, you get to experience new features, but there's also a ton of bugs. So it's more for those who want to help SCS find bugs, or for the hardcore gamer. And if you've got over 2,000 hours in a year and a half, yep, that be me. I consider myself hardcore. We got a detour, and that detour is right up here. Okay, let's take a look here. And of course, there's no way around it. Yeah, I am not running, although I can't even run up to Ontario and come down. I am not going all the way back to Lakeview, down the 395 to Reno, and then going across 80. Screw that. Oh, it's just a slip road that it's on. Okay, we can get by that one. Not much, George. How's it going today? Oh wow, look at that. Now that was not visible in DX9, at least not like that. That sunset is amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. yes, totally agree there, Dave. I'm have my FPS locked to 60 right now, but yeah, I can definitely tell even when I didn't have it locked, there was a very noticeable improvement. And for some odd reason, I think I figured out at least what my problem was with DX11. I had my graphics card set to G-Sync compatible, and that was causing a whole bunch of issues for me yesterday. And today I was messing around, and I actually disabled that, and boom, DX11 started working without any issues. You can kind of say it would be like a rendering engine for a graphics card. Time to stretch the old girl legs here up on Interstate 80. We can do 80 max, so yeah, let's stretch them out. I think what also went into that decision, Dave, is that Steam ended support for XP and Vista on December 31st at midnight, so basically the new year. I mean, not that anyone is running systems that old, but if they are, it's time to update. And another mod that I had that does not work is the GTM's emergency vehicle mod. So if you try to run that with the 135 experimental beta, it probably won't be updated by the time the open beta comes around. Don't enable it. There is a vehicle in there that will cause you to crash. Well, this one's actually maxing out at 1700 if I don't shift. Whoops. It definitely didn't mean to do a bicycle there, but I'm glad we're still on all 18. Oh great, just the place I didn't want to go, Eddie's. I forgot where I was going to here. Well, at least we got a short trailer. I don't mind a longer truck with a shorter trailer, that's for sure. And of course, they want it right next to the building. Yep, I jacked that too much. What are you doing, Coda? Oh, what do we got here? Oxnard? No, let's not. We're gonna go right down the 93. We'll go ahead and take some home accessories down to Kingman. And let me get over to Rail Export, George, and then I will hop and let you guys see what mods that I do have enabled. Also, apparently you can, well, some of these stoplights you can no longer turn on red. You actually get a ticket for some odd reason. Husky, I am loving the beta so far. There are new trailers. There's some new roads here. And what do we got trailer-wise that I can take? What the hell am I hauling anyway? Home accessories? Let's put that in a dry van. Yep, just give me one moment here, Husky. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game here for just a brief moment. Someone wanted to see what mods I have activated, so I'm going to hop there and show those very quickly here. So this is it. Straight Airlines, the Alcoa wheel pack. That's for the Peterbilt rims. Creech Bomb's engine mod. We've got our air brake sounds. This realistic Volvo dashboard, that still works. This sound mod works. And the skin I just created here, the 389 orange white, is what I named it. And I had mentioned yesterday about the Kenworth trucks. Though apparently you will be able to get those at all of the Kenworth dealerships. So this is one of the new trailers here, which is the chip van. A couple of different options for this is one of them is a walking floor with a tarp. We've got then a straight chip van itself. We've got the skeleton trailer. This one has a container on it. And then we've also got our B doubles. And probably not going to be able to find them in here unless I went by it really quick, too fast. Yeah, but the truck transporter here, you will only be able to do T680s, but you should be able to get these from any Kenworth dealership once activated. So if we go into our trailer manager here, the chip van. So this here is just a regular chip. You've got your chip van moving floor, and then you've got your belly van. Let's hop out of there. We've also got our skeleton. This also has different sizes to it. And one thing that you are able to do, we are now able to slide tandem. So I bought a 53-foot sliding tandem. As long as you do not have a load, you can hit F7 and you will be able to move that tandem to the rear if you wanted to. And then on the extendables here, that's the exact same thing. You'll be able to adjust that through F7 if you do not have a load on. And then the other new trailer is the B doubles here. And you can do insulated or reefer on those. You got a 5-axle or a choice of 4. Whole bunch of skin still base, and your options is basically just about what you have on a regular SCS trailer. Not a problem, Husky. And also, DX11 will be coming in 135. It's not going to be the complete game in every single area. Washington will be completely DX11 once that gets released, but they are going to be getting the older areas updated for DX11 support. If you guys don't have a head tracking device and you want to win one, apparently SCS is giving one away on tomorrow's ETS2 1.35 stream. one of the other features, I still have that up from yesterday's stream. If you don't have the route advisor hidden, if you're going to be coming across a detour, that is going to pop up and tell you that there's a detour coming, and for you to manually find another route. Hey, LeVar, how's it going today? Oh, it's that time of year, that's for sure. And you got final exams coming up, or you're already in them. It will all be handled by your graphics card, LeVar, once it gets fully enabled. And it's definitely going to help out the newer systems. Right now, the newer systems, like my system, is probably more overkill than anything else for DX9. For DX11, it should be stressing out my graphics card a little bit more. Nah, it's you can say that it's going to be new, but DX11 has been around since like 2012 or so. Back off because that four-wheeler is going to run into the back of that truck. That's some major tailgating going on right there. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. Hey, Nathaniel, how's it going today? Neither did I. That's the first time I've ever saw something like that. And that is apparently a new random event, is the single lane construction there with the traffic lights on each side. one thing I was hoping for was, it seems like the Kenworth trucks and also the 579, the dashboard lights are like always on. I was hoping we would actually get realistic colors of those, and they go off when you turn your lights off. And apparently there might be speculation. The dealership that was added to Yuma was a Peterbilt dealership. It's possible the one in Reading, even though it's not in here as of yet, someone mentioned that it is a Freightliner dealership. So I wonder, is 135 when it drops completely, are they gonna, since we do have a signed license for the 2018 Cascadia, are they going to give us the 2016 and then have that dealership active as a freight shaker dealership? Hey, Martin, yes I am. The garages there, just a dealership is missing. All the new roads are there in Reading in addition. The only thing that's missing is the dealership. Someone had mentioned that the dealership in Reading is a freight shaker dealer. Well, Yuma got a Peterbilt dealership. I'm thinking that might be a placeholder for international, but I am not sure. But the dealership in Reading is not yet active. No idea when they're being released, LeVar. This is more than likely my last stream before I leave for Vegas on Friday. And tomorrow night is the banquet for my Thursday bowling league, and so I will not be here. Yeah, I'm using Creechbomb's engine mod with the 389. Those sounds are working. I used it yesterday when I was doing testing offline, but I didn't have it activated for the stream. And if you have I'm going to mention this again, I mentioned it yesterday. If you have a Razer Chroma keyboard, do not be alarmed when you launch the game that whatever profile you had on your keyboard all of a sudden disappears. If you take a look at a video I uploaded yesterday, apparently there is some takeover there, or a profile that SCS teamed up with Razer to make specifically for ATS. It wasn't a beta tester, but someone who had actually dug into the base files. That won't probably be added until after Washington is out. That team needs to wait for the Washington map team to be done before they start plotting the routes. You mean for the Ultra Loft? Are you referring to the side kit, Martin, for a covered wagon? Basically a flatbed with a 4 foot piece of wood and a tarp over the top of it? Back in the day, that was a covered wagon. Some companies still have those. It's just for ease of tarping a load that you really don't even need to throw a tarp over it. Just a tarp for the covered wagon covers everything. It's just done for ease, the same way that the side kits are these days. No, it's a side kit. And basically the short one is what they call a covered wagon. Then you got the big ones like we have in the game. That is a curtain side. I want to know when they're going to add CBs to the truck and then have radio chatter like they had in 18 Wheels Across America, I believe is what had that in there. Granted, a PG version. Now, if I wanted to, I could download a sound mod from Uncle D and throw it. Well, I wouldn't even have a CB in this because the interior exterior rework mod probably will not work. But I mean, I could throw that in there. At least it would be somewhat realistic. The only reason I'm not is some of that language is quite crude and vulgar. Oh, that turbo whistle is music to my ears. Wait, what is this? That bus is actually doing the speed limit? No way. Was. There actually might be more traffic that SES added underneath the base game, because it does seem like there's a little bit more traffic, at least in the more metropolitan areas. So Los Angeles, San Diego, Portland, Medford. It does not sparkle. Yeah, we'll probably be waiting another 5 years or so for DX12 and Vulcan. No, I don't believe you were, George. Fuel will definitely have enough to get down to Kingman, then we're probably going to have to stop at a Fill Me Up. No idea, Thomas. Hopefully sometime this year. The rumor is that the dealership in Reading is going to be a freight shaker dealer. Really styling. And welcome to today's live stream also. Great to have you here. I have not seen that street sweeper as of yet, so we're going to be heading into Vegas. Let's see if we can actually see one. this horn's not too bad. IBX, how's it going today? Thanks for having you here. What the hell, Coda? Thanks for joining in. There you go, Martin Sidekits. A street sweeper is exactly what it sounds like, Sparko. Well, I'm guessing they are going to be putting the polishing touches on Washington for release after 135 goes live or on the same day. And then that map team will move on to something else. The other map team is already working on Utah. Yeah, we need new beacons, period. And right now with 135, doubles are bugged, at least on that converter dolly. That converter dolly sits in the ground. And I find that very surprising that they released the experimental beta like that none of the beta testers caught it. That just seems very weird to me. Yeah, sunrise just looks just as good as the sunset. Did that bus just almost go off the road? This is a bad idea, Coda. Stylen saw a street sweeper in Sacramento. I have not taken any loads to the Kenworth dealerships as of yet. However, all the Kenworth dealerships do have a load icon out in front of them for the truck transport. Idaho borders Utah, so I don't think that is going to be the next state that once Washington team gets done, I'm thinking they may actually go to Texas. That state is so huge it's going to take forever to build. Let me pull up the base map here. So we're getting Utah after Washington. Utah is connected with Wyoming, Colorado, and Idaho. So more than likely, none of those states will be next. Dennis's Demand, thank you so much for the follow there on Mixer. So the only logical thing that I can see being next after Utah, that with another state that's not going to touch due to sector issues along the border, is going to be Texas. And they're not going to give us Montana without giving us Idaho. That's pretty much a certainty. Oh, that is going to definitely be a download for me, is ProMods Canada for ATS. If we don't see a street sweeper here in Las Vegas, Stylen you saw one in Sacramento, right? And ProMods is free. What you pay for is to download in one file from a faster server, otherwise it's in parts. And I think it's like $1 to pay for from the faster server and in one file. No, we are not going to get Idaho because the next map team number 2 is already working on Utah. Idaho borders Utah. They cannot work on neighboring states at the same time due to sector issues along the borders that will crop up. So SCS will not do that. They are going to avoid a huge headache when they do that. So the only logical state after Washington and Utah is going to be Texas. Twin Project, yes, they will get to North Carolina, but we need to vote with our wallet, so we need to keep buying the map expansions. And if you figure $11, $12 a year, twice a year, really is not that bad. And then more than likely, the base game is still going to include California, Nevada, and Arizona. As they get more and more states done, and the older states there, they'll probably have bundles of those states for a certain price. And then also, once we get east of the Mississippi, especially in the Northeast, we will start getting packs of states because the states are that much smaller. So pretty much now the only trailers that are going to be left in the game that need to be converted for ownable once we get to 135 is going to be the heavy haul trailers, cisterns or tankers, and then lowboys. That is all that's going to be missing. Special transport, I don't think we'll ever be able to own those trailers. They're basically the same as the heavy haul anyway. When did this speed limit change? It used to be 75 in here. That hopefully will come with Texas. In the meantime, since that trailer really doesn't show up in Sissel's Trailer Pack USA, if you want to pull a cattle hauler, you're going to have to use Jazzy Cat's Trailer and Cargo Pack. Once that is updated for 135, of course. Yeah, but that's a paid mod, George. Actually, now that the signage has been pretty much updated in Arizona, this feels like a completely new state. No, I am not Dennis. What the hell happened here? Oh, awesome. They got rid of that 25-mile-an-hour section in here, which really sucked. And I think that truck looks extremely sharp. Isn't 4 enough, George? Alex Trucker, how's it going today? Welcome to the live stream. And thank goodness for TrackIR, I can scoot down and see the light. Okay, I was gonna say that shouldn't be a detour since nothing popped up. Oh wow, 3 lights here now instead of 1. Oh no, that's the turn signal for the other way. Duh. Nope, not doing a blindside. Oh, what do we got here? Not a whole lot of anything. And let's see where we can go. I don't have any beacons on the truck, so we're not going to do any of those. Actually, I could if I wanted to. We're going to run beacons then. But I did want to see, is anything here going to Sacramento? I don't think there is. Let's check our external contracts. How about that? There is the Sacramento. That's where one of the Stylins saw a street sweeper. So we're going to go ahead and take that. So far, so good, George. More than likely after the open beta is complete. So the latest, well, I'm going to say earliest will be the end of May. The latest, I'm going to say back into July. Bigger ones you can say would be a Walmart DC, yeah, but this is, it looks like a big old superstore. Jocks Baruby, thank you so much for the subscribe there on YouTube. I do appreciate it. Hey Junior, what's up? Right now we are on our way to Sacramento. As always guys, if you are enjoying today's live stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up. More thumbs up equals the higher I get onto YouTube's watch page underneath gaming. And then that attracts more viewers and everybody then has a bunch of fun. Probably one of the biggest features here in 135 is going to be external contracts with your own trailer. Arizona looks amazing, completely resigned the way it is. Are you sure you have the Kia sign, George? And I know for trailer brakes on mine it will be B, but see that little handle there on the right hand side? Yep, it actually works on my truck at least. It did knock the cruise control off and pretty much slowed me down, but that is used basically more for starting on a hill than anything. I checked the Interstate 5 again today along with California 99. No re-signage on there. So far, they've got this part done in California. I wonder what else they've got completed. And we're going to pull into the Fill Me Up here before we run out of go-go juice. $387, holy crap. Oh, this is funny. With what they've added with Razer, I can actually see how much fuel that I have on my keyboard. It looks quite good. Yeah, the engine mod today is from Creechbomb Sound Pack version 2.7. This is the Cat 3406E at 550 horsepower. And in order for the trailer brake to work, George, you hold it down. It's just not like your regular knob trailer brake. You pull it on and it's on. And that's if you run out of fuel, Martin. And what he is referring to, you open up F7, you get your available services. You know, whatever you use to activate that emergency refueling, if you run out of fuel, that will become active. So that way you don't need to tow to service or anything like that. I'm going to be lazy. I'm not shutting off the cruise control, even though you're not supposed to use the cruise control in the rain. Yeah, I'm just bored. Well, not bored, just really lazy. What I just showed on the F7 menu, yeah, that's only gonna be in 135. And that's also where you can slide your tandems at also, or extend on the skeleton trailer. But make sure that well, the 53 is gonna be a tandem slide between either front or back. As long as you are not loaded, you are able to swap those out. I hope they do, George. Hey Tony, how's it going today? Welcome back to the live stream. That's it, Coda. The AI has screwed you enough. Time for you to screw them. The Great Simulator, it is working actually quite good. I do have it locked to 60 FPS though. If I didn't, in the main menu of the game, I would be getting coil whine off of my graphics card. The issue that I ran into this yesterday is on my 1070 I had the G-Sync compatible enabled on it, and my monitor is not rated as G-Sync compatible by NVIDIA. So yesterday I got a whole bunch of weird artifacting and the game just looked awfully blurry. I went ahead today and disabled the G-Sync compatible and put it onto a fixed refresh rate, and boom, it's just started working for me perfectly. Once Washington releases, or if someone mods it, the B doubles are going to be restricted to just Oregon and Washington. And you know someone's going to make a mod to unlock B doubles for everywhere. Hey Jesse, how's it going today? Welcome back to the live stream. Yeah, one of the viewers earlier by the name of Stylin had mentioned that there's a new vehicle for AI traffic, a street sweeper. He saw it in Sacramento. Now, everybody's game is different, but this load is taking us to Sacramento. No, Truckers MP will not update for a experimental beta or open betas. 135 will need to be released before they update. Oh, you can almost certainly guarantee that ProMods is going to have that enabled up there. Now I'm going to mention this again. I am still running Reshade here on DX11. It does clean up the game. Once again, it cleans up the game, makes everything nice and bright and beautiful. If the reshade that you are running is installed for DX9, what you would want to do is go to reshade.me, download the newest version of Reshade, and you should be able to go through and set that for DX10 plus, and then your reshade will work again. This is American Truck Simulator, QOD. You need to go to their website once it's released, George. And you will need to create an account in order to download. I am currently in single player testing out the new features of 1.35. Hey Zach, how's it going today? No, not even close to MHA Pro. MHA Pro, there's a free version which gives you absolutely squat, and then the support version, which you have to pay for each and every update. The only thing that you are paying for on ProMods is the ability to download from a quicker server, so higher download speeds. I am not running any real company mods, QOD, so no Walmart trailers for me. And what that dollar download does, George, is that's for them to pay for that faster server. Otherwise, you don't need to pay for that. You can download ProMods in parts and then activate it in your mod manager. The only place I normally get my mods is from the Steam Workshop or from the SCS forums. And then if I'm feeling up to it, I will create a skin or two every now and then. As a matter of fact, I do have some on the workshop. The truck skin that I'm currently running is a skin that I painted up today. Yeah, but if I thought DX9 on my system was buttery smooth, this is even better. I mean, there's no skipping like I've gotten with DX9 going through some, especially Las Vegas. My FPS would dip a little bit in there. It stayed at a solid 60. Not noticing any stuttering, nothing. This is going to be a godsend for those on higher end systems. You'll definitely be able to use your hardware quite a bit more. Andrew, how's it going today? Welcome to the live stream. darn it, I just got myself a driving award. And then my keyboard with that video I posted yesterday started alternating red and blue. And that feature with the keyboards that I posted yesterday, I did edit that out near the top. That is only going to work on Razer products. And you got to have a Chroma enabled keyboard. There is quite a bit new, Andrew. I'll just hop here. You're able to buy garages now from the main menu. Anything in green is what you own. The other garages here you can buy right from the menu. Again, you still need to discover them, but at least you can buy them. Going through here, we've got new trailers, the chip vans, the skeleton containers, and then also B doubles, currently only in Oregon. What else is here? If we go to if you haven't owned a trailer, there's an external job market for that. QOD, please stop asking. I am not gifting anybody the game. And in order to enable DX11, you want to go into the global config menu. There will be an option in there for you set something rendering. It will say DX9. You change that to DX11 and boom, you're on DX11. Arizona got a huge signage update. Just about everything is complete there for mile markers, road names. California and Nevada still need work. Sorry guys, I need to hop out of game for a second. I cannot alt-tab. I'm going to throw you into my break screen.